Welcome to an iCON software instructional video from Datum Tech Solutions. In this video, we're going to be discussing file import. It is important to understand that all files will be stored within a project. A job is a subfolder of the project. Anytime that we store a point that we lay out or a point that we as-built, it will be stored within the job file. So it is important that we create a job for each scenario. In this case, we're going to be working on level 3, so we will be creating a level 3 job by hitting the plus, giving it a name of level 3, and hitting the check mark once more, and now we have our level 3 job. Now we're ready to import, so we go to File Manager. To import, we hit the green plus. All information should be imported as reference data except for a control file or a control text or CSV. So we select reference data. Our source can be a removable disk. All files need to be stored under a folder called data. It could be a BIM 360 server or an internal memory, which is what we will be using in this case. In our data folder, we can have subfolders and subfolders within subfolders. In our scenario here, we're going to go with GC files, and we're going to navigate to our DXFs, and we have points files for this, as well as a DXF that is ready to go. If we tap and hold, we can get a readout of that file. We can hit our arrow over and we can look at import options. Everything should be ready to go from your CAD department, but just in case you need to explode a drawing, you can do it here. You can also scale a drawing here. Go ahead and hit the check mark and that will import your file. And then we have our layout points here as well. If we hit our arrow over, you can change your field separator, distance unit, but this should all be configured to match the CAD export. Typically ID, NEZ code is common, field separator is comma, and feet should be the distance unit. Once we hit our check mark, we have our files selected. We can hit our check mark to tell it to import. If they are larger files, there could be a dialog box that says import delay possible. Simply say OK. Now we say OK, and we can go and view. Our file has now been imported, and we are seeing our points and we are seeing our background. If you go to your layers, you can see there are the points file. Here is the DXF, and now we simply need to bring in our control. So we go back to our file manager, hit the plus, but instead of reference data, we select control files. We're going to navigate back to our control CSV, select the control CSV, highlight it blue, hit the check mark, and now we have just imported our control. We can navigate back to our home screen, and when we go to layout points, we now have control for our project. Notice how the control has been imported as triangles as opposed to circles. This is because we imported as a control file, and it will put it on its own layer here under control files. Thank you for watching, and for more information, please visit www.datumtechsolutions.com.